Minsu was walking, unaware of where she was going. She couldn't cry, though she tried. Her heart was simply breaking. As she walked, Sunjin's car pulled over. He quickly got out and ran to her, reaching out to grab her, but Minsu pushed him away. She looked at him and told him to leave her alone, insisting that he should go to Kim instead. Sunjin, on the verge of tears, told her that he had done everything he could, and that his heart was also breaking because they couldn't have what he wanted. With tears in her eyes, Minsu told him that if he truly wanted it, he could have it. Sunjin moved closer and tried to touch her again, but Minsu pushed his hand away. He told her that if he didn't go through with this, his family would be doomed, that he couldn't fail his late brother, and that his family needed him the most. Minsu looked at him as he spoke, but before he could finish, she turned and walked away. Sunjin ran after her again, offering to take her back to school, but Minsu refused and kept walking. He followed, stopping her once more to apologize for how things had ended and for failing her. As they stood there, Wubin's car pulled over. He got out and approached them. Sunjin looked at Wubin, thanked him for coming, and asked him to take care of Minsu and take her home. Without turning back, he walked away, unwilling to see Minsu like that. It was easier to leave her in the care of someone who could protect her. Minsu stood there watching Sunjin walk away, unable to hold back her tears any longer. She broke down, and Wubin, his heart aching for her, stood helplessly. Unsure of how to comfort her, he pulled her into his arms and held her close. He whispered that she should let it all out, assuring her that he was there for her and would never judge her. Minsu sobbed in Wubin's arms, and they remained like that for some time. Wubin didn't want to let go until she had calmed down. Later that night, Sunjin was working out in his gym, hoping that physical exertion would help him forget Minsu. But memories of her flooded his mind, her laughter, her embrace, the way her kiss felt. Overwhelmed, he sat down in tears. His butler walked in and kneeled beside him, offering comfort. He reassured Sunjin that everything would be okay, reminding him that he had cared for him since he was a baby and knew how strong he was. He patted Sunjin's back, urging him to hold on. The following day, Sunjin met with Kim and their wedding planner. Sitting beside her, he waited in silence, looking completely disinterested. Kim, with a bright smile, reached out to touch his hand, but Sunjin immediately pulled away. Undeterred, Kim expressed her happiness that their wedding was finally happening and praised his family for agreeing to the marriage, since it would benefit Tech Bloom. Sunjin remained silent, refusing to look at her. He despised her presence. It made him sick to his core. When the wedding planner arrived, she greeted them and introduced herself before asking if they had any ideas about their wedding. Sunjin stayed quiet, visibly annoyed, while Kim eagerly took over the conversation. She excitedly explained that, as public figures, they wanted a grand and extravagant wedding. She added that it would be broadcasted, with A-list celebrities and important guests in attendance. The wedding planner smiled and took notes before turning to Sunjin for his thoughts. He didn't respond, his irritation evident. Sensing the tension, Kim quickly intervened, explaining that Sunjin had a long day at work and was too tired to contribute. The wedding planner nodded and continued the discussion with Kim. Meanwhile, in her dorm, Minsu sat on her bed, packing for her semester break. She had decided to go home to see her parents, hoping that some distance would help her forget Sunjin. Her eyes were still sore from all the crying. She told herself that she wouldn't let him affect her mental health any longer. As she sat there, she glanced at her engagement ring. Despite everything, she couldn't bring herself to take it off. Letting go of it felt like letting go of Sunjin forever, and she wasn't ready for that. She still loved him deeply. Wubin walked in and asked if she was ready. Keeping his promise, he helped her with her bags and walked her out. In the car, Wubin glanced at Minsu, noticing her downcast expression. Trying to lift her mood, he asked if she was excited to see her parents. Mensu only nodded. He turned on some music, hoping it would distract her. As she absent-mindedly scrolled through her phone, she came across pictures of Kim and Sunjin with their wedding planner. The headline read, "The Big Wedding on the Way." Her heart shattered all over again. Looking down at her ring, she then turned to Woobin and told him to take her to where Sunjin was. Shocked by her sudden decision, Woobin asked if she was okay. Mensu insisted, and though hesitant, Woobin agreed and made a U-turn.